neighbor waved at me every single morning, until one morning she didn't. What I found out next hit harder than I was ready for. I'd lived next door to Elaine for almost 3 years. She was older, late 60s maybe, the kind of neighbor who made the street feel safe. Every morning at 7:52, not 7:50, not 7:55, she'd step outside with her tea and wave at me as I left for work. Every morning, without fail. Our silent routine. Then one Tuesday, no wave. I thought maybe she overslept. Maybe it was nothing. But Wednesday came. No wave. Thursday, nothing. Her curtains stayed closed. Her front light, usually off by sunrise, was still on at midday. By Friday, I felt sick. Something was wrong. I could feel it. I knocked on her door. No answer. I checked with the neighbors. Nobody had seen her since Sunday. When I noticed the letters gathering at her doorstep, I stopped pretending it was nothing. I called for a welfare check. The officers arrived 20 minutes later. When they knocked and got no response, they forced the door. I stood outside holding my breath. A minute later, one of the officers stepped out and looked at me. "Good thing you called," he said quietly. "She's alive, but barely." They found her collapsed behind the kitchen counter. She'd been there for almost 3 days, dehydrated, confused, too weak to reach her phone. They told me if you hadn't noticed she didn't come out, she wouldn't have made it. I visited her in the hospital the next day. When she saw me, she smiled. The same warm smile I saw every morning. "You always wave back," she whispered. I knew someone would notice. That hit me harder than anything. I thought she waved because she was friendly, but she waved because it was her way of making sure anyone, knew she was still okay. And when she stopped waving, it was her silent call for help. One she didn't even realize she was making. She's home now, stronger. And every morning at 7:52, she still stands outside with her tea. But now, I'm the one who goes over and knocks, just to make sure she's okay.